Shalom, my name is Rabbi Amar. Today, I would like to share with you a meditation that will permit you to bond to your true self, to your inner self, and by doing so, you'll be able to liberate yourself of the many limitations and limiting thoughts and negative thoughts that can enter one's mind. We live in a world where just being able to make it is difficult because there's so much negative being thrown at us all day long. We need to be strong and we need to be able to focus on what's inside. Our mind can be very tricky. It can go to great heights, but you have to direct it. And in order to direct it and to be a master over your state of mind and emotion, you have to learn how to meditate. Take the time. Once you do that, you'll be able to free yourself of all negativity. Actually, we see this in the Torah. Moshe Rabbeinu is walking in Midian, and the Ma'or Vashemesh asks a question. How come Moshe, David HaMelech, Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, the 12 tribes, all of them were all shepherds? They were shepherds because a shepherd works with his hands, not with his mind. Like this, his mind is free to contemplate and meditate. And that's what happened to Moses. Moshe Rabbeinu is found in front of the burning bush. Everybody is busy, nobody notices that there's a phenomenon happening. The bush is burning, but it's not being consumed. People are camel pulling their kids to school. People are busy buying and selling, hello, goodbye. And today in this world of great technology, sometimes we might go unnoticed. And the most precious and important and special things go unnoticed. And we end up focusing on the negative. This meditation will help you to bond with your true self and to learn how to meditate. Meditation starts with a breath. Breath is very, very important. We only use 2/3 of our lungs, if you're lucky. The lower third and deeper third of the lungs is not being used, and that's where all the different toxins and carbon dioxide can accumulate and cause more stress. We want to create a terrain, a body that is a healthy body, that rids itself of all the negative. And that can be done through breathing. So first of all, I'm going to ask you to sit in a relaxed way with your feet on the ground, with your hands on your laps. Relaxed. If you want, you could put your back upright or just be a little more relaxed if you wish, but it's better to have it upright like this. The whole part of the lungs is more open. And start with a breath through the nose. Breathe in deeply and then breathe out through your mouth. So you breathe in through your nose and you breathe out through your mouth. And you do this in a very slow way. The air coming in through your nose will be a colder air, and the air coming out of your mouth will be a warmer air. As you do this, repeat this action for about 10 times. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, breathe in, breathe out. Of course, at this moment, all the cell phones and everything, all the distractions are taken away. You're able to just connect. By disconnecting, you'll connect to your true self. You're now rejuvenating your whole system. Your whole body is being rejuvenated with oxygen. What is oxygen? The Tikkunei Zohar says that the word avir in Hebrew, Aleph, Vav, Yud, Resh, is actually the word or, Aleph, Vav, Resh, which means light, plus the letter Yud, which is the first of the letters of the 4 letters of God's name, which refers to the level of wisdom, of understanding. Because when you breathe air you actually refresh the understanding, the perception, this perspective of life you have is a different type of perspective. Your whole body is being renewed. As I'm speaking, continue to breathe deeply. This time, I'm going to ask you to actually breathe in slowly, hold your breath, count to 5, and then slowly exhale, like this. Do it again, slowly as I continue speaking to you. Feel how the air, the Avir Yud, the light of Hashem, which is contained in this air, is actually filling your mind. The oxygen is actually causing you maybe even to be a little dizzy because your brain is not used to being with so much oxygen. You are being renewed at this moment. Hashem renews the world and every creation at every instant. When we breathe in and breathe out in a conscious way, we connect with that recreation and that renewal. That renewal will permit you to actually tap in to another type of thought. So when, for example, continue breathing deeply, slowly, hold your breath for 5 and take it out through your nose, through your mouth. Continue breathing deeply, breathe through your nose, and then exhale through your mouth. Hold it in. And as you do this, as you tap into that, you will actually be able to slow down your thoughts, slow down your system. The biggest obstacle we have is not the internet, it's not what's outside of us, it's the thoughts that are inside of us, which interrupt us every moment and do not permit us to focus on what's important. So take a deep breath, continue breathing deeply, hold it in, feel as all the negativity and all these toxins are getting out when you exhale. As you do this, I'm now going to ask you to take the exercise to another level. So far, we learned how to breathe from our nose, exhale through our mouth. Then we went to the next step, which is holding the breath for 5 and then exhaling. Now, as you do this, I want you to imagine how the breath is actually filling your head, going down your neck as you exhale, your shoulders, your hands, your arms, your hands, your torso, to the lower back, to the legs, to the knees, all the way down to your feet, all the way down to the center of the earth. I know it looks a little crazy, call it what you want, but you could feel the energy as you breathe. So it goes like this. You breathe in, you fill your whole mind with this air, your brain with this air, and you exhale, you hold it, and as you exhale, you take it down your neck. Continue to do this. It might be a process. You continue to breathe in, exhale. You will feel how your whole body is being relaxed, and all of your legs all the way down. And you are now creating a cycle, a flow that is cleansing you. Or Yud, the light of Yud. Yud is a little dot. It's a nekudah, the little dot from which everything, the whole creation emanates from that first letter of Hashem's name. It's wisdom, just like when suddenly a person has some type of idea, an epiphany, an idea that comes into his mind, and suddenly he's awakened. There's a new desire. It's a small window of opportunity. But when you're able to connect to that level, continue breathing slowly, and have these thoughts that we said before, going all the way from your head down to your toes, to the center of the earth. Your body is being renewed. As you continue focusing on that Yud, you are actually connecting to Hashem. You are connecting to what's called Chokhmah Shebenefesh, the wisdom of the soul. Continue breathing this, and as you continue breathing and you bond with yourself, you're starting to feel your body. Your body is important. Your body is wonderful. Your body is the tool that permits you to connect to yourself, to nourish yourself, to renew yourself, to be healthy-minded, and to be able to take care and bond to your children of all ages, and to your spouse, and to the world, and to pay attention. So as you are breathing, continue to breathe and transform that avir, that air, into light. Or Yud. That light is actually the light of Hashem, which is just inside of us. Just like light does not permit the existence of darkness, so too as you breathe in that light, you breathe in that air, there is no place for negative thoughts. There's no place for limitations. There's no place for darkness. Only the light of Hashem, the light of your neshama, of your soul, is what determines who you are and what you can be. The body changes. Continue breathing deeply, feeling all the way from your head, all the way to your toes as you are being cleansed by that deep breath. Even though the body changes, situations change, you are essentially the same. The sun, even though sometimes we do not see the light of the sun, it's dark, or it's nighttime, or it's covered with clouds, at that time the sun does not change. The rays of the sun might be changing, but the actual sun does not change. Your quintessential connection to who you are, to your soul, to Hashem, to your neshama, is the same. The fact that you've changed does not matter. This is just a change of the body. It does not determine who you are. You are higher than this, and you are not limited by your present situation. And therefore, as you breathe and connect to your true identity, you realize that you can become a master over your mind, over your emotions, and over your body just by connecting and letting go. Connect to your essence through breath. Obviously, close your eyes if you feel more comfortable, and imagine how each breath you take is a new energy, a new healthy flow of good health, a flow of the light of Hashem going through you. And as you take out, you exhale all the negative thoughts, all that heaviness is being carried outside of you. It has nothing to do inside of you, because you are essentially good. You are essentially connected to positivity and enlightenment. You are good, and you do good, and you are invested, and you are sincere. So let that light of sincerity, that light of goodness and kindness, that light of connection continue to bond with you. This is the first exercise in meditating. Connect with your breath. Do this on a regular basis. Before you go into a situation, before you speak, when you feel stressed out, take a minute and just start connecting to your breath. This is the easiest exercise you can do that eventually with practice, you will see how you can rejuvenate yourself. Much success, and don't forget, you are not the situation you're in. You're higher than that situation. Connect to your essence, and you will see how you will become a new person, the person you deserve to be. Happy, healthy, conscious, and powerful. Thank you for joining us.